Abra Pappa for NutritiousAmerica.com, and this is my kale obsession. Today I'm going to make a kale salad with roasted winter roots. So I have all of these beautiful root vegetables here, and don't underestimate the power of a root vegetable. I know you've all probably seen and had a carrot, but I also have a couple others. I have turnips, a parsnip, which you can kind of think of as a white carrot. It's a bit sweeter. And this is rutabaga. This is my dad's favorite vegetable. I'm just going to take you through, you know how to prepare a carrot, peel it, chop it up. The parsnip, exactly the same as a carrot, peel it and chop it up. The turnip, I don't peel. I actually like this outer skin. It's a little bit tough and it might bother some people, so if you don't like it, go right ahead and peel it, but I think it's fine without. Now the rutabaga, you definitely want to peel. This is a hard root vegetable. I just have a peeler and I'm just going to take this outer skin off. Very simply. And once this is all peeled, I'm just going to show you how to chop the rutabaga. And rutabagas, you know, they have a little bit of a sharp flavor. I find when they're roasted, it brings out some of their natural sweetness, which I absolutely love. So then to chop it up, I'm just going to literally, it's a little bit hard, so you need a good knife to get through this rutabaga. Ta-da! And then once it's like that, we're just gonna very simply into bits. And I can add this. On my tray, I have 2 carrot, 2 rutabaga, smaller rutabaga, 2 turnip, and 2 parsnip, all chopped. I'm going to add 1 tablespoon, maybe 2. It's a generous drizzle of olive oil. And then this is the key to making these root vegetables delicious. This is Chinese 5-spice powder. There is a half of a tablespoon of Chinese 5-spice powder here. It is a really wonderful spice, warming, delicious. There's a little cinnamon, a little nutmeg. A very generous pinch. This is probably a full teaspoon of salt on this. And of course black pepper, because that's necessary. And then you're just going to toss this all together. You don't need to keep the vegetables separate. They can now integrate and be happy together. Okay. Great. Now, you're going to roast this at 425 degrees for 40 minutes. But halfway through the cooking, you definitely want to toss them just to make sure that they're evenly distributed and they cook evenly. Then, 10 minutes before they're finished, so at the 30-minute mark, you're going to do something a little special. This is coconut palm sugar. So this is a natural sweetener. Why it's better than white sugar. It's just as sweet as white sugar, so you can use it in a 1-to-1 ratio. If you would use a teaspoon of sugar, you can use a teaspoon of coconut palm sugar. But it's jam-packed with minerals and nutrients. It has a ton of potassium in it. It's very low on the glycemic index, so it's not going to spike your blood sugar levels. And it's really delicious. It tastes like a dark molasses sugar. So last 10 minutes of cooking, you're going to sprinkle just about a teaspoon of this coconut palm sugar over your roasted root vegetables, and this is just going to give it that gorgeous caramelized luscious flavor. Okay, so into the oven this goes. Okay, we're going to pour all of these gorgeous root vegetables, I mean look at the colors already, onto this bright green, ready for company kale. Let me give you a little kale fact. Kale is so awesome because not only does it blend super well with a variety of vegetables and flavors, and you can kind of put anything with kale and it goes well, but kale is a great detoxifying food. So if you've had sort of a little bit too much fun over the weekend and you're looking to just sort of mellow out a little for a couple of days, feel a bit better, eat kale consistently for 3 days. You know, 2 to 3 servings. You'll feel a lot better. Kale's a wonderful detox food. Okay, so I'm just blending these vegetables into this kale. This really could be a main dish without a problem. If you want to add some animal protein to it, knock yourself out, no problem. But it's so hearty from these root vegetables. And a little bit of acid. You always need a little acid to finish. I'm going to do lime, a little lime juice. I think lime goes really well with the Chinese 5-spice. And I like a lot. I love lime juice. So I'm going to do a whole half of a lime. Then I'll toss this back together really well. And I said don't underestimate the power of the root vegetable because they are jam-packed with nutrients. Some of the root vegetables have just as much antioxidant content as Brussels sprouts and kale. They're also great. Root vegetables are great for sugar cravings. So adding in things like carrots can help to weed out things like sugar in your life, which is a nice bonus, right? A little natural sweetness in your life. So this is it. Little lime juice to finish it. I'm going to taste. I'm going to taste right from the bowl. Don't tell. Okay, I'm going to get, this is a turnip and a parsnip. These vegetables are amazing. Amazing. There's so many different flavors going on. I don't know what part I like the best. I just know I like it. I'm Abra Pappa from NutritiousAmerica.com. Eat your greens and have a delicious day.